Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be your love reading. I'm not time stamping these videos because I'm always running late. So I thought I'm just going to go with no time stamps. Energy is fluid, so this could be happening now, it could be happening in the future, or it could have already happened. So just bear all that in mind. If you're new, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. And if you did what I do, please subscribe. And if you're returning, thanks for your loyalty. I don't take it for granted, so thank you. Going to do love reading, and I might be reading for you, but I might fit the other person, so just fit it how it resonates. And secondly, or thirdly, this is not going to resonate for everyone in the world, okay? This is a general reading for the sign of Sagittarius, so it's not always going to be resonating for everyone else. Now, I'm going to start this reading quite different than I normally do. I'm going to pick you some charms in my Canadian maple leaf, which was my granddad's, and he's passed now, or my granny and granddad's. So let's see what's going on for Sagittarius. Right. Oh. You got a snowflake, so I don't know if you specifically like Christmas. But this tells me that something significant in regards to love will happen at Christmas time. Let's see what else we get for you guys. Okay, you got a little cross. So there could be a religious aspect here. But I feel this has got to do with your faith of any religion. Okay, I know it's a cross and people are, oh, it's Catholic, whatever. Well, this is about having faith in a situation or yourself when it comes to love, okay? And maybe you will be seeking some sort of advice and guidance of from a religious leader. I mean, I'm not religious, but I'm a spiritual. I'm spiritualist. So it's about having faith. Right, let's have a look. So something at Christmas, having faith in the situation. One more. I've got the moon. So we've got a little moon here, which tells me that you are maybe fearing something. There's some sort of fear, maybe some sort of illusion going on. It's maybe causing you to lose faith, okay? And there's something significant coming in the winter months. The moon can signify fear. It can also signify illusions. So I'm not seeing something for what it is, really. Right, I'm going to be using the archetype tech cards. These are by Kim Kranz. I'm going to also be using the Lightseer Tarot for the main read. I'm going to be using the Romance Angel Oracle cards from Doreen Virtue also, and I'll pull you some extra oracles. Now, the reason I'm doing these live without comments is comments really put me off my stride. I can't bend my neck to look at the phone to see the comments, and the reason I'm doing them live is because my memory on my phone is rubbish and it's not really very reliable. It cuts out after so many minutes. So let's see, Orchestra Spirit, what advice and guidance do you have? What is the overall factor for Sagittarius? Okay, that was quite quick. So let's have a little look here. Right, the first card you've got is the Stone. So this tells me that you could be using some sort of crystals at the moment as part of your beliefs. Actually, I've got this book here. It's called Crystals, The Modern Guide to Crystal Healing. I don't know if you can see that. Has many different crystals in there and their healing properties. So you're maybe looking at other ways to use crystals for healing. You could be using them for protection as well, but we'll look into that. So maybe crystals or stones play a big part in your life at the moment, okay? The stone to me is something solid, something unmovable, something that doesn't change in shape, okay? You could be dealing with someone who's maybe fixed sign as well. I do get that straight away as well. And the grey kind of reflects to me like it's unknown, so it's something that you're maybe investigating. Again, it could be the crystals. Let's see what the other card's got. Could be, well, obviously you're fire, but you could be dealing with a fire sign, because there's a lot of red and orange and yellow in this card. It always reminds me of fire signs. And it's called the Threshold. So I feel at this time you are being protected, because we can see here there's a set of feet here and there's this ring around it, okay, which tells me there is some sort of protection. You're maybe at your threshold with something when it comes to love as well. You've maybe, you're at your limit, and you're putting up your boundaries. That's what I want to say with that card. All right, let's have a look at the Lightseers Tarot. Now, this month I'm reading reversals, okay? I don't normally do it, but I thought, hey, why not? Let's give this a bash. Right, Orchestra Spirit, what advice and guidance do you have for the sign of Sagittarius? What is in their best interest to know at this time when it comes to love? What's their energy for love? Right, let's see. One more. I usually shuffle too many, Spirit. I usually shuffle my cards offline because it takes so long. And as I said before, I've not got the memory on my phone. Orchestra Spirit, what is the energy for Sagittarius at the moment? What's going on with Sagittarius? Oh my God. Right, okay. See, when I was trying to get you a song earlier, and I was trying to listen to my phone and it just kept spinning. So I don't know if there's something that you're going round in circles with and it kept pausing, okay? So something's maybe at a bit of a stalemate when it comes to love as well. I get that feeling. Orchestra Spirit, one card for the sign of Sagittarius. Okay. You give me some more energy for Sagittarius when it comes to love, please. Okay. Orchestra Spirit, one more card for the sign of Sagittarius. What is their love energy? Right, I'm going to take that because that came out as well. Right, okay, what is the energy with the person that Sagittarius is dealing with? Now, this reading is for people that are married, single, in a situationship with, or just... Oh, okay. I'm going to take these two because that was too many. Okay. What is the person they're dealing with? What is their energy? What is the energy of the other person they're dealing with? Okay. Okay, Spirit, can you give me some advice, clear and concise advice and knowledge in regards to the outcome for Sagittarius? What is the outcome here? Too many. Okay. Oh, hang on, sorry, one's on the floor. Okay. Can you tell me why this sun is in reverse? Why is the sun in reverse? Okay. Okay, right, let's have a look. I'm going to use the Doreen Virtue. Let's get some energy on Sagittarius. What's Sagittarius's energy? Okay, we'll take that one. And the outcome. What's the outcome for Sagittarius? For love. Orchestra Spirit, can you give me one card, please? Okay. Okey-doke. Right, let's have a look at your cards. Right, so in the past, we've got the Three of Cups, Two of Wands, and the Two of Swords. So in the past, there was something that made you feel a bit disappointed when it came to love, maybe a bit heartbroken, some sort of despair that really maybe felt like cutting your heart in half, okay? You had to make a choice. You were waiting. You were waiting patiently and you were trying to make a choice or a decision in which way to move forward, what kind of action you wanted to take. But you felt blocked. You could have blocked someone, they could have blocked you. There was just some sort of block. You weren't seeing things clearly and you were kind of guarding yourself as well. You maybe felt that you were under attack as well, okay? Or being questioned about your motives or your intent. That's what I'm getting there. Right, so let's have a look at your energy. You've got the Hierophant, the Eight of Wands in reverse. You've got the Page of Wands and you've got the Five of Wands in reverse. So I feel that you've been doing a lot of work on yourself and your spirituality. I feel that, you have been trying to get yourself back to this space where you are focusing on your spiritual path, your journey. You could have went to some sort of religious or spiritual person to seek some sort of wisdom, guidance or advice when it comes to love. I feel that you're not communicating this to whoever you are in any kind of energy connection with. You've got the Eight of Swords in reverse, so you weren't able to travel, you weren't able to communicate anything to this person, or you didn't want to. And that could be just because of COVID as well. Obviously, depending on where you stay, it's sometimes difficult to go very far. But there was no communication here. You weren't communicating, you were just focusing on your spiritual growth. You were seeking advice, and that was maybe due to the heartbreaking sort of blockages that you've had previously. You do have some sort of good news and you're feeling quite free with it. You're kind of breaking free. You're coming out of this energy where you're not feeling conflicted anymore. You do want to be the bearer of good news. So it's gone from not speaking to maybe offering something, offering a message, okay? You're coming out of this energy of being conflicted or petty fights or disagreements. You're coming out of that energy. That's not where you are. You're focusing it on yourself now, okay? On your own growth. And maybe this is to do with something from your past as well, some sort of trauma from your childhood. You've got healing family issues. It could be the current situation at the moment. Maybe you've just been more focused on yourself and your family when it comes to love. It says your love life benefits as you forgive your family issues. Okay, it says parents. It could be parents for some, but not all. So let's have a look at the other person's energy. What are they looking at? Well, they've got the Sun in reverse, clarified with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, then the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Empress. Now, you could be dealing with any sign. They could be just taking this energy on, but I will give you the signs that I've got here. So I've got Leo, Earth, Taurus, and Libra. So they might have that in their chart. Again, you'd have to check their natal chart. So the Sun is the happiest, most positive card in the deck, but it's in reverse. So they've not been having a lot of joy. And I feel that's because they maybe expected some sort of message or they wanted to give a message, okay, something with stability, something of value, but they were very cautious. But that's not happening, okay, and maybe that is why they're not feeling the sun, okay, they're not feeling the sun, they're not feeling joyous, they're not feeling the heat on their face. That, and when the sun comes out, it does put you in a better mood. So they are not in that energy at the moment. They're feeling quite opposite of that. And maybe that's down to the lack of communication on your part. They are not offering anything I feel this person is frightened of some sort of rejection or being confronted about something. But they do have the Empress, so they want to nurture, they want to love, but at the moment they're just not in the right situation. I want to say the right state of mind to be offering that, okay? This person is a nurturer. They know their value, and they are very good at sort of giving love and, just being like that nurturing person who cares. But at the moment, they're not feeling that, and that could be down to your energy as well. They feel they need to have some sort of heart to heart conversation with you in regards to this, okay? Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So that's their energy. So let's have a look at the outcomes. Well, someone's confused. There's many options, whether that's you or them. And they're not sure what to pick or what is the best option to pick. But someone is coming out of fear, illusion. They're coming out of that energy, and there is going to be a stable offer here that could be made. This could be something of value, something that brings in a lot of stability, and they're offering it with their hands. Okay, there is only one pentacle, but it's large in size, and they're willing to put in that grounded energy, or you are, where an offer is going to be made for something stable. And I feel that it's going to be worth the wait here, okay? If this is a relationship you're already in, it doesn't matter. There needs to be time for things to be balanced here between the two of you, and I don't feel that that's the most prominent situation at the moment. Right, let's see. I'm going to use Nature Whisper cards. Let's get some advice for you. First of all, Sagittarius. These are Angela Hartfield and Josephine Wall. So, Orchestra Spirit, what advice and guidance do you have for the sign of Sagittarius? What is the advice that they need to hear at this time for love? Excuse me, hiccups. Be spontaneous. Now, we had here that you were focusing on yourself. There was no communication, but this card is advising you to reach out. Can you see that? These two little fairies here, one's reaching out to the other, and it's saying be spontaneous. There is a lot of passion. There is a lot of passion here. There's a lot of creativity, and it's about being able to be spontaneous and be able to reach out to the other person, okay? And they have fear. I feel that this person has fear that you're dealing with. And it could be fear of rejection or fear of moving forward or fearful of what you have to say because you've not said anything. That's why they want communication. They want to speak to you. What is the advice and guidance for the person that Sagittarius is dealing with? Celebrate differences. So you might be opposite signs, or you could just be very different to each other. It says celebrate differences. So instead of, they might be fearing that there's too many differences between you. Let's have a look at these. But that is not a bad thing in some instances. Orchestra Spirit, what advice and guidance do you have for Sagittarius, please? What do they need to know? What's in their best advice? Can you give me some clear advice here? Oh, buy the book. Right. Even though you want to be spontaneous, it's advising you to reach out. It says do it by the book, okay? What other advice and guidance? There is a choice. There's a choice here. Leg up. Okay, don't be frightened to reach out to others for support and guidance when it comes to this situation, when it comes to love. What about the other person that Sagittarius is dealing with? What advice and guidance do you have for them? Building blocks. Okay, they want to build this. They want to build this so it comes to the Ace of Pentacles. They know that there's foundations maybe need to be brought back, but they are willing to. That's what they want. They want to build something here, okay, with you. They want to mend it. You've got mending. They want to collaborate, they want to fix it, and they want to work together. Okay, let's get one card each for messages from your angels. These are Doreen Virtue Orchestra. Spirit, what advice and guidance you have for Sagittarius at this time? Okay, this is, that's very good, because I was saying this at the very start, that you're working on yourself spiritually. It says, new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to be open through study, prayer, and meditation. What about the other person that Sagittarius is dealing with? What is their energy when it comes to love? Yeah, they want to give birth to new ideas. It says it's a good time to give birth to new ideas, situations in your life. I'm watching over you and guiding you and protecting you during these changes. So Spirit is trying to guide them in the right way, the right manner to go about this, okay? That's your reading.